get a chance to go top of the league today. Not wasting any more time. Roll the intro. Hi there folks, I'm Nick from SonickFM and welcome back to Sons of the Rock. This is episode number 9. As I said in the intro, we can go top of the league today. We take a look at the league table. We see that we are currently sitting second, 3 points behind Airdrie, and Airdrie are up first in the games that we're going to play today. I know I said we would probably come back for Greenock Morton still in Albion, but when it got to the Airdrie game and we're 3 points behind them, I thought probably best to show that one. Apologies if you hear any kind of sniffs or anything. Hay fever is absolutely destroying me today. But since yesterday, we played the Dundee game in the Cup and then played Montrose where we won 2-1. We've been on good form. Beat Stirling Albion 5-3. The scoreline doesn't really tell the full story there. They get 2 late goals when we were starting to tire a little bit. It was a completely dominant performance. Dangana getting a couple, Ethan Ross getting on there, and Ryan McGeever grabbing a couple as well. Then had a tight 1-0 win at home to Greenock Morton, Ethan Ross grabbing a penalty there for us to get the win there. Good win away to Clyde at 2-0, Dangana again getting on the score sheet. We then beat Alloa 1-0 at home. Pretty boring game to be fair, there weren't that many highlights. Dangana again scoring there. We then drew against East Fife 0-0 away from home. I was a little bit concerned that with the 1-0 win where nothing much happened and then the 0-0 draw that we were going to go on a bit of a slide. But we then played Cove Rangers and destroyed them 5-1. Dangana getting a hat-trick, Frizzell and Megget grabbing the other 2 there as well. Then had an international break, quick friendly against Clydebank, who are our local rivals, brought in a little bit of money for us, kept the players fresh. In time for the game against Airdrie, which is today. As I said, looking at the league, 3 points behind them, 2 points behind them in goal difference as well. So we will need to overturn that. We want to overtake them. So, a 2-0 or a 3-0 win would be quite nice. Looking at the player stats so far for the season, Dangana's top goal scorer. McGeever and Zabret are second and third in average ratings. Ross is first in assists and Carswell is third. McGeever has most player of the matches and Zabret is second in clean sheets. I said in the transfer roundup that we had a good team. I bet you didn't believe me. No, see, I'm right. I know what I'm doing sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. But anyway, enough waffle. Has there been any new transfers actually just before we continue? When did we play those games? Yes, there has been. Quickly show you these then. So Jordi Govia has come in. He's a 22-year-old Ecuadorian left back. He was better than Katongo. He's come in as our first choice left back. Katongo moves to backup, and he's been really quite good in the league. 5 appearances, 1 assist, and a 6.98 average rating so far. So he's doing quite well. And we also brought in Sean Crichton, who is a 31-year-old centre back. He's come in just to give us an extra body at the back as well. Felt we were maybe lacking a little bit there, so brought him on a free transfer just to fill that out. And that's everything. We'll now go and get into the game. This is the team that's going out for the game against Airdrie. We have Zabret in goals, Govia, Megget, McGeever and Wardrope at the back, Kirkpatrick and Carswell in midfield, Ross and Frizzell the wingers, and Moffat and Dangana leading the line. Now, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about Owen Moffat. He's not scoring and he's not creating assists. So I think it might not be too much longer before we give Greg Spence a chance starting. He's only started 2 games for us so far. But we'll see how Moffat gets on throughout this game. So kick-off time then. And 30 seconds in, we have our first highlight. Govia with a throw-in, gives it to Moffat. Moffat with a good ball inside to Dangana, and he's found Ross, who was charging down the left-hand side. Gives it back to Govia, gets it back from it out to Carswell. Carswell to Kirkpatrick. It's a good passage of play to start in the opening minutes. We know how dangerous Kirkpatrick can be with that left foot of his from there. Corner in from Frizzell, can't find a Dumbarton shirt. It's headed clear by the Airdrie defence. So good solid start. Another highlight now, and it's Megget who picks it up at the back for us. Ross has it now on the left, he cuts inside, plays the ball over the top for Dangana, and Michael Dangana, what a finish. What a finish. For anybody who was concerned when we couldn't get Kevin Hanratty back, there you go. A little ball over the top from Ethan Ross, and Dangana just cushions it over the oncoming goalkeeper to make it 1-0. That's his 10th goal of the season, I think it said. And again, playing right on the shoulder of the last man. I'm going to have a look at when his contract's up with Aberdeen, and if it's coming up or he's a reasonable price, might have to try and sign him permanently. Half time now, nothing else happened in the half. I'm very happy with the performance. If we could grab another goal, that would be great, because again, it would, although it already puts us top of the table, I'm going to assume head to, I'll need to check, but I think it might be head to head is the overall deciding factor. But I'll need to check that after the game. Got a throw in now from Gavia to Moffat. Moffat gives it back to Gavia. Gavia's pass was a bit loose, but Carswell does well to win it back. And the diagonal ball looking for Frizzell is cut out. And it is Airdrie coming forward now with Robert. He cuts inside and has a shot, but his shot is well over the bar. Nothing to worry about. Looking at the match stats, we have been dominant. Okay, 70 minutes in. Substitution time. Again, Moffat not playing great, so we're going to get Spence on for him. I don't know what's going on. There are times where, it might be my mouse actually, maybe the button's loose on my mouse before I blame the game. There's been a couple of times I've went to make changes and it's just swapped it with the first person that it comes over. Fitness levels wise, everybody's doing okay. Performance wise, midfield, Brazil not doing great. Kirkpatrick not having the greatest of games. So what I think we'll do is we'll take Kirkpatrick off and we will put Ross Forbes in there for him. So just over 10 minutes to go, and the ball nodded on by Dangana, and he was chasing his own knock on there. Wasn't quick enough, and the Airdrie keeper was out to it. McGeever dominant in there though, wins the ball, and the ball over the top for Dangana again. This boy, he's my new favourite. Kevin who? What a finish. At first I thought it was rifled right over the bar, but look at this. Ball over the top from Carswell, one touch from Dangana, and then fired into the top corner. Keeper has absolutely no chance with that one. 2-0. Praise the team. And we have another throw-in. Wardrop. The Dangana gets it back from him. He's got support with him, gives it to Carswell inside. Carswell forward to Frizzell, gives it to Forbes. Forbes plays in Spence. Spence out wide to Gavia. Now Gavia's charged into the box. He has a shot. The keeper manages to get the save, and it's cleared away for a throw-in by the defender. Good passage of play. And if we can deal with this, which looks like we have done, although it is only cleared as far as an Airdrie defender, and again, although Dangana this time picks up and he's get past his man, Michael Dangana, can he get through? Oh, poor shot. Poor shot. Considering what we've seen from him so far in this game, that was quite disappointing. He done well to make the chance, but I had to do better with the shot. And the highlight's not over though, which makes me think there's a good chance Airdrie are going to score here. As the ball's played out wide on the right for them, ball played in, and Robert's there. What a save. Gregor Zabret, what a save. It's a corner now though for Airdrie. Ball's played in, and McGeever just heads clear. Ryan McGeever has been outstanding for us this season. Free kick now from Ethan Ross. Straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Not his best free kick. I've seen him do better. But we're into the final 3 minutes of the game. It is injury time now. or stoppage time, whatever you want to call it. It looks like it's us coming on the attack again. Forbes plays in Govia. Govia's getting one-on-one with the keeper. Jordi Govia grabs his first goal of the season with a lovely finish in at the near post. Some of the passing that we're doing is just fantastic. See here, Dangana, forward to Ross, first time into Forbes. I don't know if that was a pass from Forbes or the tackle from the Airdrie player. Either way, ball goes through to Govia, drives into the box and finishes at the near post. 3-0 against the league leaders. This is the team that beat us in the Challenge Cup as well, remember. What a performance. Looks like the fans are happy as well. Just going by the social media reactions. Give some praise to Dangana because he was outstanding. And take a look at the league table, where we are now top of it. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Just need to make sure we stay there now. We've got the game coming up next against Queen's Park, and I'll be back in just a second with the team for that game. And back now with the team for the game against Queen's Park. A couple of changes to note. Knight is coming in at right back for Sam Wardrop, and George Hunt is coming in midfield for Jordan Kirkpatrick. Decided to give Greg Spence a start as well, just to see how he does, because again, Owen Moffat didn't really do much in the last game, so we're going to give Spence a start and see how he gets on. But the rest of the team is the same, so we have Zabra in goals, Govia, Meggett and McGeever alongside Knight at the back, Carswell playing alongside Hunt in midfield, Ross and Frizzell as wide men, and Dingana up top alongside Greg Spence. So kick off then, and unfortunately, no highlight after 30 seconds this time. It's a poor start. But 10 minutes in, we do have a highlight. It's for Queen's Park. They have a free kick, and McGeever, again, dominant at the back. And George Hunt has managed to pick up the clearance, but he was lost out now to Queen's Park. They're coming forward again with numbers. Ball over the top for McPake, but his shot is straight at Zabret. Good save from Gregor Zabret. Another throw in though for Queen's Park, but the attempted cross is blocked by Govia. Over the top again though for Perez. This time he gets it in, but McGeever's there, clear the ball. Goes straight to a Queen's Park player though. I think it's Queen's Park coming forward again. Govia cuts out the attempted through ball, and it's Ethan Ross has it now. He's playing a ball over the top, looking for Spence, but it's headed clear by Queen's Park's defence. And McPake is driven into the box here. Great save from Gregor Zabret. Manages to put it wide for a corner. And the corner's going to come in now from the right hand side. It's played in, and Ryan McGeever yet again heads the ball clear. I was going to say, if somebody could take the ball off them, that would be wonderful, because that highlight was not going the way I wanted it to go. Free kick for ourselves now. Ross to take the free kick. He plays it in, and Ryan McGeever, of course, is up there, but his header's just over the bar. He has grabbed a couple of goals from set pieces for his McGeever. It's Queen's Park with the free kick now. Played to McPake. McPake on the edge of the box. Plays it wide to Perez. Perez inside. Gets it back and has a shot, but it's over the bar. We're just having a look at the results there, keeping an eye on them, and Airdrie have went 1-0 up against Stirling Albion, so they've taken over us at the top of the table again. They're 2-0 up now, so we really need to get a result here, because with the exception of the game against us, Airdrie haven't really looked like dropping points in any of their games. Right, I'm not happy with the performance out there. I want to see a bit more in this half. I'm going to demand more as we get to the hour mark and no highlights. 65 minutes, substitution time. See if we can make some changes that are going to impact the game. Rizal is not playing well at all on that right hand side, so I'm going to move Spence out there and bring Moffat on. And Gana's not having the greatest of games. Hunt isn't either, so we're going to get him off and bring Kirkpatrick on there. And that'll do for now. Throw in then. almost immediately after I made the changes, Moffat plays it to Ross, back to Gavia. Gavia loses the ball to Perez, who plays it forward, but Meg gets there to pick up the long ball, and his attempted pass forward's cut out by Queen's Park. And it's Queen's Park coming forward now. Big ball over the top for Anderson. Anderson, well saved by Gregor Zabra. He just stayed on his feet, managed to get his hands to it, and then it was cleared away by McGeever for the throw-in. It's 75 minutes in. Nothing much is happening. Just looking at what I've got on the bench, what we can try and do to change things around. Dangana's having a nightmare of a game, but I don't really have anybody else I can move up there. I suppose I could move Spence back and bring on Forbes on the right. I don't really want to do that. In fact, what I can do is Spence up there, move Ross over onto that side, bring Dangana off, and bring Katongo on there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And switch Katongo to a winger. And confirm the changes and see how that does. We're going to switch to attacking as well. In fact, I think we'll go very attacking for the last 10 minutes. Demand more from the team. I think this one's going to play itself out to be a 0-0. Airdrie are 4-1 up. That's Stirling Albion. Poor result there. Poor result. No, not unlucky. I'm just not happy with the performance, full stop. So after that good win against Airdrie, we kind of bottled things a little bit there against Queen's Park, especially since we beat them 2-0 earlier in the season. I'm now getting messages saying goalless Moffat and goalless Spence. This is not good. I think in the next transfer window we're going to need to be looking at bringing in a striker. So at the end of the episode then, that leaves us sitting in second place, 2 points behind Airdrie. A 10-point gap to Queen's Park in third, so not overly worried about them at the moment. Just need to try and focus on matching Airdrie's results. Hopefully they maybe drop some points. Right, so we will come back tomorrow. The Scottish Cup third round has been drawn. It was drawn in between games, and we have got Annan Athletic. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow for the Scottish Cup third round against Annan Athletic and the game against Clyde as well. And that does it for episode number 9 for Sons of the Rock. Let me know down in the comments if you think we should stick with Moffat and Spence as our second strikers, or should we try and bring somebody in January. If you enjoyed the video, then please do leave a like down below. Every like is appreciated. And while you're down there, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. And as always, thank you very much for watching.